I always wanted to see the Little Red Lighthouse in person, but finding it I thought was such an adventure. How do you find it? How do you get here?
You follow the Little Reds.
So that's what those are. I could take the subway up here, and then
Exactly.
here we are in the park.
You can take it to 181 or 158, enter the park, follow the Little Red.
People can walk and bike, see it from afar. From the water is the place I first saw it. Is this one of the only times when you can get up close to it? That's what the purpose of the
festival's biggest feature is being able to get access into the lighthouse and celebrate the spirit of the lighthouse. Thank you for being here, because you are going to give everyone that can't make it to the Little Red Lighthouse Festival a look inside.
We're going inside. All the way to the top, too?
All the way.
It's been here since 1921, but that bridge and its bright lights have overshadowed it since 1931. The light almost went out.
And then in 1951 was going to be sold for scrap.
Kids who loved the book about the Little Red Lighthouse campaigned to save it, and it became a beacon for the New York City Parks Department. All these stairs. Are we there yet?
One more ladder.
Up this. That's up to the Manhattan's working lighthouse. Well, it is red. Our Little Red Lighthouse with the big red new LED light. This is one of those spectacular New York City views. Pretty mighty for the Little Red Lighthouse. Thanks, Jen, for having me out here.
Thanks for summering on the Hudson, Greg.
Greg Mocker, Pix 11 News. Thanks for this. I'm not really working. This doesn't really count as work.
This is work for me.
It's just another day at the office, but this is the office, and what a view.
It's a nice time of year. Spring and everything starts growing again. Everybody comes back.
Imagine this place as a dumping ground. Treatment plants, damaged marshes, and the ecosystem. Neighbors and volunteers are replanting them.
Now you have mainly ducks and geese.
And you've been here for 30 years, going on 30
Yeah,
years.
33 years. Well, I hope that they see how great Jamaica Bay is, despite the fact it's in the middle of New York City, that there is this diversity of wildlife here, that the amazing array of bird life that most people wouldn't think you'd find in the city, and the views and both the recreational opportunities of the bay are amazing. And it's getting cleaner over time.
For more than a century, it's where New Yorkers put the things they didn't want.
The Bay's story is their story, and it's the focus of a new documentary. Dan Hendrick is the writer-producer.
There's an old saying that, we love only what we understand, and we understand only what we're taught. So in some ways, it's not a heavy lesson, but we're hoping to teach you a little bit about Jamaica Bay and have people fall in love with this place.
And help keep it here.
That's
Because
right.
it could disappear if nobody pays any attention to it.
That's right.
And there probably was a time when it was not taken
That's
care of.
absolutely right. They have storms here, with some frequency. Even a bad nor'easter will bring up some water here, and so people know water here. They live with the water. It's in their homes half the time. One of the biggest problems, in addition to all the environmental issues and the airport and Sandy and climate change, is just not enough people know about it, not enough people care about it. So that's what we're hoping to change here with the film.
For all the New York television shows and stories and characters, there is one thing that unites fiction and reality. That probably would have to be the MetroCard.
The first token I remember was 15 cents.
15 cents.
Yeah, that was the tiny little tokens.
I commute actually from Long Island, but whenever it goes up, it's very difficult.
Look at this guy with the MetroCard. Jerry Seinfeld posed and posted recently on his Instagram, highlighting his wife's foundation. It's called Good Plus. One of their recent efforts was to raise money for transportation and get MetroCards. New York City has long provided inspiration. You know what would really make this report if I could talk to Jerry Seinfeld? Sort of always wanted to. I know it is last minute, so I might have to improvise. Hello? Hello, I'm looking for Jerry Seinfeld. Your show is actually on our channel.
Come on, let's get it together. Yeah.
He could be busy. I know he does have some pretty weird neighbors. Jerry, I sent you a message on Instagram and left a couple of messages. I'm not trying to be a bother. There you are.
What are you doing down there?
I have an idea. Why don't you just throw down throw down $1 billion. I'll catch it.
It's liable to bounce and go into a sewer.
I'll catch it.
You'll chicken out at the last second.